Hey guys, Daniel Master 87 here. Back to the old grind. So today on our underutilized perk series, we're going to be talking about Boil Over and Hangman's Trick. So first we're going to start with the Survivor perk. Boil Over. When the killer picks you up, you struggle 75% more. Which doesn't mean the struggle bar, the struggle meter, whatever you want to call it. It means like, you know how whenever you're struggling the killer sways slightly to the left and right and it's harder for them to get to the hook? It's really hard for them to get you to the hook with this perk because you make them sway way more. And the secondary effect of it is that you obscure the killer's ability to see hook auras within 14 meters. Sometimes this is a factor, sometimes it's not. Because they could miss a hook that's right next to them. And then something crazy could happen, maybe you get out, but it's not likely. And since Dead Hard's working again, I'm gonna have that one on. Someone unreadied as soon as I readied. Alright, we got Father Campbell's Chapel. I'd rather have the Asylum, but whatever. Ruin, yeah. This is why I like to bring counter force. Here's a hex right here. Hopefully Ruin is all she has. Undying. Man, that's a small terror radius. That was close. You gotta run, girl. You really gotta run or we're gonna sandbag each other. Could have been bad. Oh, they got the other hex, okay. Man, look at that dead zone over there. I thought they made it to where this window couldn't spawn like this. I guess not. What are you doing? I thought that should have been a fast, but it wasn't. Did she stop chasing or is she stubborn? Oh, she has corrupt intervention. This girl's not doing anything. She's just moonwalking on a hill. We're probably gonna end up doing the first gen. No, if she's coming, you gotta keep running. Silly. Imagine. Let's try to hide our auras because we're probably the only ones gonna be doing gens because this guy's just moonwalking everywhere. I thought MMR was supposed to help with stuff like this. I think you need to win a significant amount of times or lose a significant amount of times in order to raise or lower your rating. I think that's what this is. So sometimes there's a jungle gym that can spawn where I'm looking at right there, and the window's facing Killer Shack's window. And that's a super disgusting setup, obviously. But this time it just spawned a crappy 4 wall. I hope there's a gym in this corner over here, so we can split the map a little. Yeah, Killer Shack window's facing this way, so you can't even loop into it from this 4 wall. Two blinds. This guy's trolling to the max. Oh, he goes down that quick. And he picks him up immediately when he just got flashlight saved. So there's a gen there and a gen up here. This thing's almost done. We need to make sure it gets done. Someone better be going for the save. It might have to be me. I'll go just in case. Everybody's going there now, I guess. Or was that the killer? The killer's trying to camp. Let's do it. You have BT, use it well. I'm guessing she has DS if she's acting like that. Just hovering around the killer with a flashlight while injured. Now her DS is gonna be out. Over here, pay attention. Now we can heal real quick. Get on this girl. Now y'all stay here and I'll flashlight save. Still in this corner of the map. Okay, we probably don't need a flashlight save. The map is split now. So we can do this gym. She's coming. Oh wow. What? Break the pallet. Oh, what the heck? Basement's here. Use your dead hard to get away. Invincibility frames. Oh, this is broken. She messed that up. Move thing. Get me out of here. She might have been aiming for me there. She needs a clear shot. Boil over. This has got to be frustrating for her. She dropped me. Now I get out. We should all get out at this point, unless she does something like that. Why'd you do that? You could have just crawled out. Sorry I haven't been recovering, but she won't be able to get me up if she picks me up. I could try something like this. I don't want to risk it. I was gonna say I could fall out of her arms and then get the borrowed time save on this other girl. I could still do it, why not? Make her miss a hatchet. Yeah, BT. Well, she knows. She knows the hook is there, so boil over didn't do anything. And I still have a chance to get off, but I don't. Why'd you do that? Now it's not gonna let me get off. Whatever. I was dead anyway. 3-man escape with 1 martyr, me. She should have known she wouldn't have made it to the hook. Wow, it's like super easy to pick at lower levels. I'm grade Ash 3 right now because instead of rank resets, they do grade resets now. And grades are completely separate from rank, or sorry, MMR. They're 2 separate things. So they actually introduced a grade reward system because I was grade 1 whenever the grade reset happened. Then I got 500,000 blood points, which was pretty nice. I still think it should give some iridescent shards too. That, Huntress costume that that last guy had, I actually bought it because it came up in the shop or whatever. I was gonna get the, whatever that skin's called, the Mordeo Huntress skin. And I'm like, I'll get this other one first. So now I'm back to 5550 shards. And I'm saving back up again. This girl's got a key. I always lobby dodge keys now. They're so unfair to go against this killer. It's like they do 3 gens, 2 people die, and then they get out. And now we get Disturbed Ward. Much better. Trickster. So he does have Ruin. Let's try to look for it first. We could just do this gin instead. It looks like he's coming straight to me. He probably should have gone for that gin that just got done. But no, he's gonna come here. Is that Bamboozle? He has crowd control. He doesn't need Bamboozle. Here's his hex. This is rough for us. He can throw over these. Crowd control, I remember. He went around that way. There's his other hex. He had to reload. So our laceration is going to go all the way down. But Trickster's S tier, remember. That's what they say. So that's only one hex that they did. And he's not chasing us anymore, so let's go back to that other hex we saw. I run Counterforce regularly just for this. 2 hexes. And people are like, oh my gosh, Counterforce is so bad. You spend like, if you're using it the way you should be, which is doing all the totems in a row. And then they're like, it wastes like so much time, like 2 minutes or something. Okay, cool, we downed someone with his knives who was injured anyway. So Haunted Grounds is not that big a deal. Did he still have crowd control though? His Ruin's gone. His Haunted Grounds is gone. And we'll just have to see if he still has crowd control. It might be gone because the hex thing has disappeared. He's coming and we're not gonna finish it. Of course. It's a good thing they got that guy. Oh, they're working on this gen too. I'm outpositioned if I work on that gen, as nice as that would be. Heal. Please heal. We're safe here. We can heal here. Stop running. Fine. Shaking my head. Hiding in a locker. This is where we are. Playing with these chumps. You figure out that hiding in lockers doesn't do anything for you, like after rank 15, or whatever the equivalent is of the grade system. So he got that gen done. Let's do our part and get the save. He went and tapped that gen so it stopped regressing. This could be rough. My unhook. He's coming straight here. I'm gonna go through the building, around, get this guy off hook. And hopefully he hasn't seen me. With Dwight again. If he still has DS, he might, because I didn't let him get the hook save. Man, that would have been huge for us. So the other girl's down on hook. She needs to be healed badly. She's not bothering to heal me, I guess, because I'm on my first hook. I need to take aggro. That's what I need to do. It would be much easier if I was healthy, though. She's down. And so close to the hooked guy. What are you doing? Dwight's off. If the Jill would just heal me, I could definitely make some plays for us. But I couldn't save because I was injured. I couldn't take aggro much because I was injured. Not a smart play by her. He hit her with the exposed thing. If possible, I will heal this guy. What are you doing? Stop. That's far enough. We're safe here. Oh, he's got inner strength. His prove thyself is reaching me all the way from that locker. Got stuck on nothing. Are you gonna use your knives at all? the... Oh, he gets me here. I'm down a narrow hall. Unless he's out of knives. I bet he was. So that Dwight hopped in a locker. I realize he's dead on hook, but I thought he had inner strength. Like, this match definitely could have been won. Just saying. Was he having trouble finding a hook there? I think that might have been some boil over value. Well, I'm assuming these guys weren't doing like half of what I did in that one chase against him. Or this one, or the last one. He's gonna let me go to second. Is he saying that Hatch is there? Okay. That definitely could have turned out better. The Jill, anyone really, just refused to heal me at all. So I got killed on my first freaking hook. You can't do that as a team, you have to spread out the hook states. Because otherwise you've got like 2 people on death hook and then they both die, and then the 2 people who didn't get any hooks at all just escape or something. Or they get 1 hooked. One more time to try and see if we can get anything out of this part. Perhaps that first match is all we're gonna see of boil over value. It probably had more to do with those guys blocking for me than the boil over part though. Imagine if boil over affected your struggling as well as your wiggle bar. That would be a formidable perk. So the killer lobby dodged us and then someone else did. These guys' cosmetics are gonna scare the killers off, I'm telling you. Hopefully when we play Survivor we can see at least some Pinhead, because y'all would probably like to see the new killer in action, and I'd like to get some more experience against him too, but at high MMR you're just not gonna see him. Because he's an alright killer, but he's nowhere near like Spirit or Blight. Blood Lodge. I'm glad it's been re-enabled. Oni. Right? Yeah, it's Oni. It's not playing as Terror Radius though. I think that's one of the new bugs. You're just gonna chase this person who's holding forward, Oni. What the? Gotta drop it early. The terror radius not being a thing is really not helping. Like, this is gonna screw me up big time. Or so I thought. I thought this was another jungle gym. It's a 4-wall. He's still on me. At least I can still hear his footsteps. That's huge. Let's try to fast vault this. Whoop. Baited it for him. He did it again. You've got to stop chasing me. Franklin's. Now that he's giving me a sprint burst, I can get somewhere else. This jungle gym and this killer shack does not have a pallet anymore. I'm surprised only 2 gens got done. Save that one. Do this one now. Wow, he has enough blood already, really. So we're still gonna hear his heartbeat, but we're not gonna hear his chase music for some reason. So that's the game giving him like half of Tinkerer for free. Now I've got this pallet. Be quiet so it's harder for him to hear us. Dang it. Picks us up immediately even though we're under a pallet. Okay, this gen speed is worrying me a bit. This is like really slow for how long that first chase was. Maybe he had ruin or something that they were looking for. I didn't hear a hexstone be destroyed. Boil over could have helped there by not letting him see the basement hooks, which would have made him think that basement wasn't here, but he saw the stairs, so it didn't matter. And it looks like he's gonna camp me because I see Spine Chill looking right at me. And his heartbeat's here. You guys either do gens or come get me. You have to choose one. You can't just do nothing like you're doing now. I only see 2 of my teammates' auras. Oh, there's the 3rd one. At least that was the injured guy you got. Christmas Dwight is getting us out, and he has borrowed. Hey. So we're gonna go as far as we can to the lodge, hopefully. Why was he down there still? Oh, they hook traded, I guess. It's one gen left, just push the gens. And you guys have absolutely 3 gendas. Let's heal. Yeah, this one. I think there might have been one over there. Move! Oh, we might still have this one to do. He's a lost cause, guys. He's in his ability around his hook. Okay, so they didn't 3 gen us, they've split it. Because this gen's still here. The best thing I can do right now is the person who's dead on a hook is sit on a gen while he chases somebody else. He's over there, you see. Near the middle. As long as he doesn't see and down me, then this is practically a guaranteed 4-man escape. We're a bit late. So there's one gate. There's the other. Someone's already opened the chest up there. He's gonna have his ability now. So before, and he's probably gonna down that person, that's why I'm saying this. Before we go to save that person, we're gonna need to wait for him to run out of his power. And then hook bomb. His ability might last longer than her hook state though. So it might not be possible to get her out. Ooh, here's Hatch. Why would y'all open that? Did he open it? This could be a Blood Warden play. Stand in the right place. You get out. Don't know what this killer's doing. He just let us all out. Now he goes into his ability. That was a weird no chase music match. Very good team towards the end though. Shadowborn I can see on Oni, but Franklin's why? An overcharge, he didn't even stop to kick a gen like that whole time. So that was boil over. You can see why nobody uses the perk. You can see why few people use boil over. I think flip-flop does the perk's job better than it does. Like, boil over to me is just more annoying for the killer than anything. Whereas flip-flop will actually do something sometimes. So, now we're gonna move on to the killer perk. And this perk could have been great at one time, but they had to nerf it. Original Hangman's trick did something completely different. It, whenever one of your hooks was destroyed from someone sacrificing themselves on it, then it would come back, actually. And if someone sabotaged your hook, then it would come back quicker than otherwise. But then, with the Deathslinger player test build, before he came out officially, then they buffed the perk. They pretty much changed it to this. You get a notification when someone begins sabotaging the hook. And while carrying a survivor, you would have seen the aura of any survivors within a hook. Within like 12 meters of a hook. But they gutted that number. And so now no one uses it, whereas on the player test build, that version would have been an easy contender for barbecue and chili, but no, we don't want competition for perks in this game. We gotta have the same stale 5 or 6 perks that everyone uses. That's the devs mentality. And anyone who says that old Hangman's was gonna be OP, that's something I never really got over, the fact that this perk would have been amazing and then they gutted it. So in a celebration of the old Hangmans, we're using it on Deathslinger. And then we've got Corrupt, Ruin, and Pop. The killer queue times are pretty long, so I'm going to be doing a lot of editing with this video anyway, but I'm especially going to be doing it waiting for us to get into an actual match, so see you then. This map again. That's too bad they got rid of the Dead Dog Saloon for right now, because they still haven't fixed that God loop. Because there's a breakable wall that's disappeared, like already broken down, that's not supposed to be. And so it creates a God loop at a window. That was confusing. Of course. But she messed up. Let's see if we can see anyone with Hangmans. Someone's on that gen over there. Ruin's gone. See, look at this. Hangman's trick value. Now we can get Pop. I know you're here. Huh? Is he still here? You are crazy. Just let him go. Cash in the Pop. He should have been down because he made like numerous mistakes, but whatever. Vacuumed into the animation. Stuck behind a freaking tree. Now she's here. Brute force it. Okay, cool. 2 very good pallets y'all just threw instantly. Your overconfidence will be your downfall. Are you actually looping here? Where the heck is she? No sound. I hate Iron Will. Basement's here. What can we see with Hangman's? Not much. Someone is back on that gen. I see their foot. The person who's up there is gonna have to come down. Oh, I thought that was closed off. Went right through him. Now she's out of basement and they're gonna rush that middle gen for the people, which means she's vulnerable. I just saw her run up the stairs. This dumb window is here. These guys are so freaking greedy. Are you serious? We messed up. This door leads nowhere because it's closed. Put her on there. This gen got way too close for comfort. I was hoping they'd just run up here into me. Seemed like Iron Will almost. No DS. We can pop the gen again, hopefully. Break the chain on her. Awesome. I did not even hear her there, man. You see something like that and you think Iron Will's fine, get the heck out of here. I demand access to all my senses and not have a perk take away one of them. I heard you on here and I know you tapped this. Blood. Nowhere for you to run here. Freaking 150 or 110% killer's lunges, man. I got a quick glimpse. I couldn't see anyone with the auras. Worried that they would put a locker that close to a gen. The Ash was probably the one working on this gen. He's been adamant about this corner of the map the whole time. Could barely see him on my screen when I hit him. Because killer FOV. He didn't take the window. Oh, that girl died. Anything? I don't see anyone. That's the thing about... Wow. That's the thing about Hangman's trick. You don't get consistent value from it like you do barbecue. So we just got robbed of a pop. I want to say that both people would have had to have been there to get it done that quick. What in the world just happened? See if he has DS. No. They're somewhere on that side. They still haven't touched this gen. He's still not dead. We gotta not let one of these gens get done. This is a good 3 gen. This one we can let go. That's good. This one's good. What about this one? They're on it. What are you doing, my friend? Oh cool, it just aim dressed my shot onto that thing. You're zoned out. There's nowhere you can go. Unless the game doesn't give you any sound. Let's see what we can see with Hangman's. Someone on that gen still, maybe. There, near Killer Shack. Still haven't figured out that they've got a crazy 3 gen for me on this side. This arena died with that knowledge. He's gonna try to throw the pallet down on me, so we're gonna shoot. Now where's the ash? Oh no. That was weird. I scoped in when I tried to swim. And she's dead on hook, right? Because the ash never wanted to take chase. Okay, cool. So we can hook each of them one more time and they're dead. There he is. Messed up that shot. What the? Scratch mark, sounds. Oh, there he is. Okay. Break this stupid loop. I might get the hatch, you know. Ran through a dead-end hallway, but he gets away anyway. He dead-ended himself again. So we actually did get some value from Hangman's trick in that match, which is surprising. Because usually these hooks are so freaking far spaced out that becomes impossible. Like they're nowhere near the gens and stuff, but this time they were. Two pip. Yeah, let's see, only 2 iron wheels, but still, and 2 dead hearts. I didn't even see that. Grim Pantry. Our shots might get messed up because of all the obstacles in the way. And a hill spawned in the middle. But at least it's not a pallet loop. I hear you. Almost could have grabbed you if you'd waited any longer. Already threw the pallet down. Awesome. Let me pick her up. Anything? I didn't see anyone with that. Vault, then vault back. Couldn't punish because I'm 110%. Have to get in the bloodlust just to get a hit. They're at the main building. I've gotta stop them. And they finished that gen, are you kidding? Wow, this way up is so out of the way. Did they drop? Down here. Oh, that's embarrassing. You're joking. Sound! She was right behind me and I couldn't hear her. Oh, look how far apart these hooks are, man. I'm not gonna be able to see if anyone's on a gym. If I go to the gym, I see it's not sparking. Hard to see through the reeds, but I got her. See if they try to get her off the hook, I'll be ready. Yeah. Just put her back on the hill. Nurses would have been nice to have, but I figured that I would just use Hangman's for my information perk. That was on her. She dead hard though. There's the Claudette. Borrowed time, most likely. Stuck on something. You ran into nothingness, I guess. And I know you don't have DS because you healed the Claudette earlier and it's been 60 seconds anyway. She's over there. If she's acting like that, maybe she's a noob who doesn't run DS. She does not. Not a noob necessarily, but you know, these people who are so good at the game, they just make themselves invulnerable on top of that by having all these perks. And now I can pop this. Slight scratch marks to the left. Someone ran behind me too. Gotcha. And she might be dead. Or she would be if I had hooked her earlier, but I just slugged her. Can't see anyone. Kate's back up there. No point in shooting, because our max range will be shorter than where she is. She dropped. Miles away now. Now she's up here. Did you stop? Robbed. How the heck did she move out of that animation so quick? There we go. She dropped. Darn. You again. She might be dead on hook. Ooh. Your mind was going way too quick there. Slow down and think. They're up there again. So we got one person dead. That's a good sign. Pop this. Chase whoever was on there. They dropped. That's the Claudette. She's dead on hook. So I might have to get tunnel visioned on her, but we need someone else dead now too. And you just did that in my face. Dang it. I'll get you eventually. Yeah. And then I just caught you regularly like that. Where's your tea bags now? They're back on there, I see their foot. If I come from this way, they might not expect it. Even though I did just hook her, so it's probably not going to work out. Could they potentially have hidden in a locker? They're hiding somewhere around here. I just don't know where. This is on nothing. I'm gonna check this back one once. Someone is on it. Thought I could try and shoot through there. At least it gave me that hit. Waited too long. Someone's running over there. They're on the boat gin again. Not the boat, the Grim Pantry. She's killing herself, which means the other girl might have found Hatch. It'll be anticlimactic for how well we've played, but it is what it is. It sounded like she was running this way and she ran the other way. She's down here. Really? A race to the hatch. Vaulted right into me. And no hooks for miles, so we might not even get this hook. Please move. Faster. We got her on there and she didn't get Hatch. That's as good as we could have asked for. Because we don't actually know if getting a 3K or a 4K matters that much for raising your MMR. But if we assume that getting a 4K does better for you, then we want to slug for the 4th to get Hatch. I don't know why I put a 3 out of 5 of fun, that's just whatever. Now we are... Well, it says we're the other thing, but here it says we're Ash 1. So, that was Boil Over and Hangman's Trick. Boil Over, to me, is a mediocre perk you should never really run. Unless you're doing, like, some meme thing. And Hangman's is surprisingly, reliable, at least from the matches you saw there. I've had some matches where I never saw a single person's aura with this perk, but maybe I just got unlucky. Because from what we saw in those matches, this looks like a contender for barbecue just without the extra BP. So it's a decent perk, I guess. And that is going to be it for the underutilized perks of the day. This is Daniel Master 87 signing out.